Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. La camiseta que tengo puesta hoy es de Cantor's Deli en la ciudad de Hollywood por la calle de Fairfax en el sur de California. Tienen comida riquísima y tienen un pastel de manzana que es para chuparse los dedos. Comida riquísima. Okay, useful sayings. We've had a lot of requests for handy sayings, interjections, and such. This is the first, and you're going to see this number grow over this year and next year. We will have many, many big boards with useful sayings. This is number one. Caramba! Oh my golly, gosh, gee willikers, shazam! Caramba! Dios mío, my Lord, goodness gracious, Dios mío. Felicitaciones, felicitar is to congratulate. Felicitaciones means congratulations. Felicidades also means congratulations, but it's like bestowing happiness on someone. Felicidades. Both of them basically say congratulations. Either one. Me enoja. It makes me mad. It ticks me off. It angers me. Me enoja. Me alegra. It makes me happy. Me alegra mucho. It really makes me happy. No mames. No manches. Both of these are they're not cuss words, but no mames is kind of vulgar. Technically, the verb mamar is S-U-C-K. Manchar is to stain, like to stain a shirt. If somebody gives you a line of baloney, and then you say, no mames, no manches. Be careful where you say them. I wouldn't say this at church around a bunch of kids or ladies, unless it's commonly said in that group. You have to be your own judge. But it's like saying somebody gives you a whopper, a line, something, or a teacher says, okay, you guys got to do this, blah, 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 this assignment, and you think in your mind, no mames, no manches. It means like, oh, you got to be kidding. Don't give me that. And it also means don't BS me. Don't baloney sandwich me. You get my point here. I know you do. These lessons are for people of all ages. It's PG 1 or PG 0. These are all clean lessons. So don't baloney sandwich me. Here we go. Menos mal. Thank goodness. Like something was going to happen and you're relieved. You go, ah. Oh, menos mal, like it could have been worse. Menos mal. It means less bad. In other words, the bad that's coming is now less bad, right? Menos mal, literally, because it's not happening. Menos mal. Thank goodness. Menos mal. Ni modo. Someone says you have to do something and you have no way out. You say, ni modo. What can I do? There's no way out. There's no way to get around it. Ni modo. Un momento, hold on a second. Just a moment, hold on a second, un momento. All right, that is our first cluster. Cluster number 2, if you say ayuda, you need help. Like help with your mathematics or help holding a screw so somebody can get a screwdriver on it or something like that. Necesito ayuda. Auxilio is more intense. You need help with something like maybe you've got a baby squirming and you can't hold the baby and you say, auxilio, auxilio, auxilio. When someone hears auxilio, they know that there's some urgency to you needing help. And you say, auxilio, por favor, auxilio. Socorro, well, if you say socorro, that's help, but like life or death situation. Socorro, socorro. There's no time to hesitate. When someone says socorro, our first responders, they're the first ones to go running towards the danger while so many other people run away from the danger. Interestingly, socorristas, I-S-T-A-S, socorristas are rescue workers, right? That help out in a rescue situation. So ayuda, if you need ayuda, you need help with something, maybe mathematics or lifting a box or something. Auxilio is something that's more urgent. Auxilio, por favor, auxilio. It's kind of now. I need help. Auxilio, auxilio. Like you're carrying something and it's going to fall and you're worried. Auxilio, por favor, auxilio. Socorro, life or death situation or something really, really urgent. We go knock, 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 like knocking on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Well, in Spanish, they don't say knock, knock, knock. They go ta, 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 ta. Por el amor de Dios. People say for crying out loud. And again, we don't ever want to use the Lord's name in vain. So we are not. It's just an expression, and I want you to know what you're hearing. If you use it, that's your call. But if you hear it, I want you to understand what it means. Por el amor de Dios. Literally, for the love of God. Por Dios. Goodness. Goodness. Mucho gusto. Much pleasure means nice to meet you. Mucho gusto, señor. Nice to meet you, sir. Mucho gusto, señora. Nice to meet you, ma'am. El gusto es mío. The pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío. No me importa. I do not care. I don't care. No me importa. No me importa. I don't care. Qué horror. How horrifying. How horrible. Qué horror. Que mala pata. Pata is a paw on an animal. Que, what a bad paw, literally. Que mala pata. It means, what a bummer. What bad luck. Que mala pata. Lo siento. I'm sorry. Que mala pata. I used to joke with my kids in class. If you take the K and then the M-A and put the M-A on the end of K, it's quema, which means burn. And then if you take la and leave it by itself, it's the. And then pata is paw. So quema la pata means burn the paw. Get it? Que mala pata. Que mala pata. What a bummer. What bad luck. Okay, our last cluster. Chispas cuadradas. Chispas cuadradas. Chispas are sparks. Cuadradas means squared. We know that sparks are jagged. They're pointed. They have a ragged edge, right? They're not square shaped, right? They're not flat on four sides, right? So when you say chispas cuadradas, you're never going to have a square spark. So whatever happened is something really, really out of the ordinary, and you go, chispas cuadradas. Maldito sea. Maldita sea. Now, maldito means cursed, right? Sea. So if you say maldito sea, that's like saying maldito sea, darn him. Maldita sea, darn her. I'm not going to say the other word instead of darn. I'll let you figure that out. Darn him, darn her. Maldito sea. Maldita sea. If you just say maldito, it's like saying darn it, maldito. Rayos, same thing. Darn it. Rayos, rayos. A rayo is a lightning beam as well. Maldición is like a curse. You say maldición. It's like saying, darn it. Maldición, darn it. I don't know how common they are. You hear this a lot. But again, I want to educate you. If you hear these things and someone's angry and they say rayos, or they say maldición, or they say maldito sea, or maldita sea, I want you to know what they mean. Lo siento. I'm sorry. Lo lamento. I'm sorry. I lament it. Me disculpo, I apologize. Disculparse is to apologize. Me disculpo, I apologize. Disculpe, pardon me, excuse me. Disculpe, you want to interrupt a conversation. Disculpe, señor, disculpe, pardon me. Well, when you're walking by someone, if you want to say excuse me, it's con permiso, with permission. You're walking by and you got to get by some people and they're blocking the way. A lot of times people block the passage all the time. You see it in stores, you see it everywhere. They're just unaware that there's somebody behind them wanting to walk through. So if that's the case, you just say, con permiso, excuse me. And then they'll open up and they'll let you walk by. And then you say, gracias. Válgame Dios. Like you're exasperated. Válgame Dios. Valer means to be worth. That's like saying, God, show me your worth. Be worth to me, God. Válgame Dios. Please, Lord, válgame Dios. Goodness. Válgame Dios. Excelente. Excellent. Great. Excelente. Okay? So those are 3 clusters of useful sayings, number 1, and that's today's lesson. So es todo por ahora. Hasta la próxima lección. Tengan un gran día, coman bien, tomen su agua y cuídense mucho. Hasta luego.